Hey you guys, welcome to this video on how to get started with this wonderful software called VCV Rack. My name is AJ and I will take you through a very simple rig which I've just built for you to understand the patchings and the routing of the cables and just to dive into this big ocean of modular synthesis. Alright, so let's get started. So this is what my rig looks like, and this is what VCV rack interface looks like, just to get you familiar with it. There are different racks and there are different modules which are placed along those racks. You can go to the view tab on top left, and there are some functions which includes the zoom, in which you can zoom out and look at all the rigs or maybe the big complicated rig that you're working on. And if you have to work on a particular module or make some settings, then you zoom right in. And in this case I don't have too many modules attached, so I will zoom right in and leave it there. Also, to show you, there are some controls for controlling the cable opacities, and these are like the real cables which connect the different modules together in a Eurorack system. For those who are not familiar with modular synthesizer, VCV rack is built around the Eurorack system, and most of the modules that are here are actually physical modules that you'll have to shell out hundreds of dollars and get them, and keep buying more and patching them to get the different sound designs and textures, beats that you want. Okay, so we will talk about all of them in subsequent videos, and we'll look at some of these modules in detail and how sound synthesis works. But for now, let's start making some noise, and this is a very simple rig which I want to take you through. So you can see that for people who are into audio already, this is a mixer, and like any other mixer, this mixer has channels, and each of these channels can input audio signals from other software instruments or from other softwares, or however you choose the routing to be. In this case, I'm using this legendary module called Kickbaba, which is a favorite among techno music producers, and which belongs to the old world, and it has this beautiful bass sound which I have inputted, kick sound and a bass sound. It has two channels, it has kick and bass, which I have inputted in channel 1 and 2 of my mixer. And you can see that although I have plugged it into the left input, it's making a stereo. So that's why I like the Mindmeld Mixer. This mono to stereo conversion is quite easy, and I am only using 3 channels as of now. So 2 of my channels are straight away getting consumed by the Kickbaba kick and bass, and the third channel is a combination of a few devices, but the source of the sound is again the bass from Kickbaba, which is getting inputted into the voltage per octave input into another device which I have brought in, which is called a resonator. So a resonator basically adds resonance and some color and some frequencies and sub-frequencies onto an existing sound path, and so I made some settings and then outputted my signal from the resonator into this dangerous looking module, which is rather funky, I would say. So let's right click somewhere on the rack and go into the library page of the VCV, where all the downloaded modules are there, which I have downloaded and collected over the months from the VCV website. A lot of these modules are free, but some are premium paid versions also for very specific tasks. But for now, I think we are good using only the free ones. So supposing you want to choose any module, you just click on top of that and that will appear on your rack. So if you can also read the description. So for example, that funky looking module, which is the effects module, it's called Satanonaut, which is by this famous company called Voxglitch, which makes very good software modules and plugins. and the description says that it is based on the new comic Galacto Pit Fighter, an alien entity hell-bent on mutilating your audio. So guys, it's dangerous and it's quite self-explanatory of what this mighty plugin is capable of doing. So through my bass, through the resonator, I've inputted audio path and then taken the outs on this third channel 3 of my mixer, and if we solo it, we get to hear what the effect is. Alright, so yeah, so these two, the resonator and the Voxglitch effects module along with Kickbaba, they're forming my channel 3, whereas my channel 1 and 2 are solely being inputted by the kick and the bass dry channel from my Kickbaba module. Alright, so coming to this side, the top right, that is my output section, in which I am outputting the signal from the mixer via direct outs via poly cables. So this is something very important, guys. VCV Rack allows you to use poly cables, and what poly cables do is actually they combine the different channels, and you can send those channels while keeping the channel information intact into another module using a poly cable. So that's exactly what I've done here. I've taken the output of all the individual channels via poly cable as a direct out, means direct all the channels are coming out, and it's a poly cable, so it's a poly direct out. So the poly direct out cable is, again, I'm routing it through a splitter in which all the independent channels are being converted into mono channels, and that is going to my final module in the VCV Rack rig that I've created, and that is my output module, and I'm telling where ultimately each of these channels are going to go, or where I want them to send. In my case, I'm sending it through this software interface called Black Hole, which is a 16 channel software interface which allows me to send my audio signals and the different channels from the VCV Rack to another software, Ableton Live, where I'm going to further work on it and maybe sequence it, loop it, slice it, and get them ready for producing a track. Alright, so this is what my rig looks like, and one thing which we haven't spoken about, this thing on the bottom left, which is the clock. So a clock is a very, very central module in any rig anybody can create. Even all the physical Eurorack modules have to have a clock, and this is what enables us to keep things in sync. So a clock has a particular tempo and a particular instance where it is triggered, and all the devices that are clicked to a clock, they work on the same tempo which is prescribed by the clock, and which you can obviously change at any point of time, and it helps to keep everything in sync. And you can reset. There's a reset cable which is there, which if I press the reset button, it will reset a particular module which is connected to a clock, and the thing will start playing from starting. Alright, so also to just mention that this clock is by this very nice company which makes plugins called Impromptu, and Impromptu has many clocks, and this is one of the type of clocks in which there are 3 clocks built into one. But I'm just using the first clock, and I've set the ratio to divided by 4, which means that I want beat at every quarter note. So yes, so 135 is the BPM, and the Kickbaba is following that because I have connected the clock into my bar input in the Kickbaba. Alright, so these are the connections, and it's very, very simple. As far as the output concerned, we've already spoken. My poly cable direct outs are being connected via splitter to my main audio module, which is audio 16, which enables every channel to be sent to a particular device, in this case Black Hole, and it's rerouting into my Ableton. How exactly the settings of the Ableton we have to make to reroute and work with Ableton, that would be for another video. But for now, you can route this very well into your audio card and have the output directly from VCV without having to connect via Ableton. So guys, this is my very simple setup, and I hope people who are new to modular synthesizers will have something to learn from this, and maybe try out this rig and just play around with the different channels and colorations and effects. This is just a drop in the ocean, guys. It is just to motivate you to get started. Okay, so please let me know how you like my video, and if you like it, don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be having many such videos. I'll be coming up with many such videos very soon, each dealing with a particular aspect of audio synthesis and MIDI, and diving deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. So for now, you guys take care, and hope to listen to some of your awesome stuff very soon.